Nick and Lex here.
Hello, everyone.
How's it going? So tonight we're gonna do a crazy thing, which is listen to Left Overture by Kansas, 1976. God, I can't wait to listen to this album. I've been wanting to do this for years.
Me too.
Honestly.
We had this cover for the longest time here on the in the back.
We still have Point of No Return, which kind of fell. You kind of see Jimi Hendrix like looking over. ¿Cómo?
Like we should fix that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because she's speaking Spanish all of a sudden. But yeah, she's like, we should fix that. I think it looks kind of cool. It looks kind of like, you know, just stuff just moved over the years. Yes. You know, we've had it like this for like 3 years. But hey, so we're gonna start it off with one of the most epic rock songs of the 70s, Carry On Wayward Son. I mean, it has 700 million plays, and this is going to be the one that you guys on YouTube are going to see. And then we're going to go on with The Wall, What's on My Mind, Miracles Out of Nowhere.
Doing the full album. I can't believe it.
Oh, the full album. And I only know Carry On Wayward Son the most because that's a song that was on Yngwie Malmsteen's Inspirations album, and I thought it actually was his song. I know that was back in like the mid 90s when I heard that song the first time, and I thought, oh, what a great composition by Yngwie Malmsteen. And then I think a couple of years later I discovered that it was actually Kansas who came up with the original. So yes, I've heard the song before. You've heard Carry On.
I've heard this song.
We went to see them live, but we've never really paid attention, like sit down and this.
Yeah.
So for the first time ever, we're going to pay 100% of attention to the song, the bass, the guitars, the choruses, the harmonies, all the good stuff, the violin, which is a big part of Kansas. So are you ready?
I'm so ready. Let's do this. Very excited. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're on Patreon, we appreciate your support and the love, and we're happy to do this for you. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you, and like the video, and let's get started.
Let's go. All right. So like very, very famous intro. So how do you say when it's just the voices?
A cappella.
A cappella intro.
Yep.
And it goes into that amazing riff. So here we go. Woo. Carry On Wayward Son.
Yes. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done.
Those harmonies.
Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high. Though my eyes could see, I still was a blind man. Though my mind could think, I still was a madman. I hear the voices when I'm dreaming. I can hear them say,
Okay, I usually never pause, especially in these epic songs, but this is an amazing remaster. I can hear everything. The bass is so much louder than usual, and the
Yes,
from
it's
the
amazing.
chord
I'm hearing
changes,
so much.
but you're like focused on the drums somehow.
I'm everywhere. I'm literally everywhere. It's amazing. I'm like literally jumping back and forth between.
The bass is so loud, it's beautiful.
Yes.
But wow, those two solos, everything about this song is amazing. The drumming is super proggy. It's not syncopated, but it's so good.
Yeah,
it has
and
these...
everything is so crisp and so. Wow,
This recording.
The recording is
and it's not a Steven
amazing.
Wilson recording.
It feels like 360
yeah.
audio.
Let's
like,
keep going.
it's
I just
amazing.
wanted to, because I was going to forget what I was going to say. So let's keep going. This is amazing. I can't wait for the rest of the album.
Don't you cry. Don't you cry no
Wow. What a song. This is the same what happened when we decided to do Hotel California.
Yes.
And then we heard it for the first time for real.
Yes.
And we were like bawling, remember? Because it was so good.
And that's exactly how I feel. I love that you mentioned that moment because, yes.
But in Hotel California, I think it was even worse because it's such a good song that I didn't like because it was so overplayed and so overhyped.
Yes, you're right.
But when you pay attention, it's amazing.
It's like there's a reason it's so good. Like, yes, it's overplayed, but it's good. And yes, I feel the same way about this. It was a song that I said, oh, I've heard it many times, you know? And so I hadn't revisited the song really in a long time.
Oh, me too. I just remembered it so
And
well.
I remember that you were in a band and you were going to be playing it like live. It was going to be part of your set list. And it's just, there's a reason this song is very played because it's very good. It's like all the details were just amazing and the way everything came together. And wow, it was just awesome to be able to experience because it's really a masterpiece. And the fact that this is like the opening, the first track.
It sets up the album so well. 3 guitar solos, 1 keyboard solo, beautiful harmonies by both singers.
Yes.
I love this singer. It's such a shame that he left. I think that he came back after like the 80s. But I could be wrong. But this song is a masterpiece, and it's just like, yes, I think it's the most epic opener I've ever heard.
Seriously.
You know?
And the way that the acapella came in, like, wow, it was just so perfect. It was so adequate for like what's to come, you know, just like, let me hit you and then everything else is going to come in. And
I know.
Everyone was doing something amazing. And yes, when you were pointing out the bass, I was like, oh my God, yes, it's doing the exact same thing as the guitar. Like, it was so wonderful.
Yeah.
Like, it was a truly beautiful experience to listen to this again.
Yes. So again, thank you so much for joining us. If you want to listen to the rest of the album, now's the time to go to Patreon. It's going to be there in its full glory.
Yep.
We can't do full albums on YouTube. They will get blocked, especially by Sony. But we're going to continue with The Wall. So if you want to continue listening to this full album with us,
We'll see you
subscribe
there.
to the Patreon. We'll see you there. But for those of you who are already with us on Patreon, we're going to continue with The Wall. Do you remember The Wall?
I've never heard The Wall. I've never.